Ni hao, motherfuckers. These are 3 daily habits that you can do to kill all your self-doubt, eliminate any insecurities you have about yourself, and become fully confident. Now, a lot of you guys live your daily lives with zero confidence because you have nothing to be proud of. You have no proof that you are competent or that you are good at something. You have nothing to be confident about. So step number 1, do something every day that improves your skill set in something. When I was my most insecure self, especially during high school, when I'd always compare myself to others, I never thought I was good enough. I always chased validation from other people. Instead of actually going out there and experimenting and seeing what I was good at, what I did was, instead of doing that and going out there, I would just keep myself tucked in a little room, curtains shut, playing little video games, jacking off 3 times a fucking day. And of course, I felt no confidence. Of course, when it came time to going outside and leaving the house and talking to people and socializing and interacting with girls that I found attractive, I had nothing to show for. I had no charisma. I had no riz. And a lot of people who are insecure, they try and protect themselves, instead of going out there and doing what they know that what they should be doing, instead of doing the things that they genuinely interested in and doing things that they love, or going up to the person they want to speak to, they will tell themselves and self-sabotage themselves that they're not already good enough. But if you don't ever go out there and put yourself out there and try something, you'll always be in that situation forever. So it's up to you. You finally go out there and fondle your fucking balls, and if they feel heavy enough for you, you finally take some action and grow as a man. You finally get some experience in life, and through that, you become more confident within myself. The reason why I can talk like a fucking weirdo right now and grab my balls on the internet is because I've done this too many times now. I don't give a fuck anymore. I wasn't doing this in my first video. I was trying so hard to be so perfect, trying so hard to come off as funny. I'd have like little scripted lines that I would say beforehand as well. I cared about so many different things, and the more you try something, the better you get in that skill, the more you trust yourself. And now when it comes to content creation, or when I'm helping other people, some of my friends, they want to get started on YouTube, I can confidently give them advice. I can confidently tell them things about myself, things that I've personally done in my own life as well. So go out there and become good at something, and that will help you become confident in yourself. It will eliminate so much self-doubt and anxiety that you tell yourself every single day. And by the way, the things that you do tell yourself on a daily basis, they're fucking bullshit, but you won't know that until you go out there and prove it to yourself. Step number 2, this is something that I should be doing more, but I've kind of changed it to other things now. But what I started doing when I was insecure and I finally wanted to, I was just sick of my situation, and I finally took a bit of effort, is I started to journal my thoughts every single day. Now, journaling, it sounds a little fucking gay. It sounds a little like, what are you writing words? Are you telling fucking stories to yourself? Like, that's what a lot of people may assume about that. And I don't blame you guys, but what that helps you with is you realize, for me at least, I realized how stupid and nonsensical 99% of my thoughts were. All the insecurities and doubts and fears you have inside your own head, you can't visually see that. So all you get is the feelings that it provides for you. And you feel shit, you feel down, and you might believe that. But if you can just see that on paper and you write out all the insecure thoughts you have, all the anxious thoughts that are going through your mind on a daily basis, and you'll see how it's kind of retarded, because why am I speaking to myself like this, first of all? And second of all, you'll quickly realize that this is not true. All these thoughts, they don't define you as a person. And you won't know this until you see it in person. So what I recommend you guys doing is do daily journaling every single day. And actually, if you want to take a step further, rip that page out and stick it on your wall. If you're constantly telling yourself like, I don't think I can achieve anything in life because I'm so short and people won't give me the credit or any... And so you can either journal your negative thoughts and realize how stupid it is, or option B, you can start doing gratitude journaling as well. Gratitude journaling will make you realize that there is so much in life that you should be grateful for. And all these little insecure thoughts you have, like I'm too short, I'm too weak, people aren't going to like me, I have this weird stutter. Like for me, it was being Asian. And like back then it was valid because there was no one else around me that looked like me, and I always compared myself to the people around me. They were the cool white guys who had blonde hair, who liked surfing and played football, and I was none of that. I was like the drama geek, But when I started gratitude journaling, I realized I had so much to be grateful for. So every day I would write 3 things I was grateful for. It doesn't even have to be long, it can be like a sentence or 2, but over time that will become a habit, and you'll feel a lot better about yourself. You realize that these insecure thoughts shouldn't actually be stopping me from living my true life or become the person I want to be, because there's so much more for me out there and I'm already so blessed in my life. All right. And step number 3, the third daily habit that you should be doing if you want to overcome any self-doubt, any insecurities, and finally become confident, or just be able to do shit like this where you don't have to ever stop yourself because of your own thoughts, is expose yourself to different environments, different people, different activities. This is a game changer for me. If you're stuck in your hometown for all of your life. You're only so exposed to one way of living, and you might find it hard to become grateful. You might find it hard to evolve or reinvent yourself as a person, or finally become the person that you want to be, or come out of your shell. For example, you associate your hometown and the people that are within there and the activities that you do and everything else with the negative version of yourself. And so what I would recommend everyone to do, and you don't have to do what I did. I flew across to the other side of the country by myself, and then I moved to London by myself without ever being here. But just take some small trips if you can. I know it takes a lot of money, but if that means just hopping on the fucking bus or hitchhiking, you just go to the other side of your city, or maybe out of your city, but like another state or another city in your country, it will finally take you out of that environment that's been holding you down. The people that have been holding you down, all those sort of subconscious things that you have negatively attached towards your own identity. If you just take yourself out of that and put yourself in a new environment around people that may inspire you, that are a little different, that are maybe a bit more accepting. And what I realized was when I went to America, I was finally surrounded by people who are very accepting of their own cultures. In Australia, there's not much diversity. So when I went to America for the first time, I was like, holy shit, people are actually proud to be Asian. People are actually proud to be who they are. And so now I felt like I belonged for once. And when I finally went back to Australia, like it sucked a little bit, sure, but I learned to like accept myself, and I learned that, this place isn't for me. And that's why I moved to London. Because I felt so much more free and liberated. But I could easily move back to Australia now and be so comfortable with myself, because I've got physical evidence and proof by putting myself in environments and surrounding myself with different people and trying different activities involving people who are completely different to what I was used to. And so I promise you, if you guys do those 3 daily habits of becoming good at something, practicing whatever passion you have, going out there and trying the things that you want to try. I know there's a lot of things stopping you, but nothing is going to change unless you become good at something, and you won't become confident unless you're competent. And journaling your thoughts, being grateful for everything you have right now, helping you realize that there's no reason for you to feel so shitty about yourself. Your grandparents fucking went to war and saw people getting shot in the fucking neck and getting murdered. And they're doing, I'm sure they lived a really grateful life. We should be so blessed in life right now. There's no reason why we should actually be stopping ourselves because of some little thoughts we've got going in our own brain. And number 3, if you can, expose yourself to different environments, just travel, get yourself out there, try different things. Like if you've tried everything, just take yourself out of a different situation, save up your money and go travel to another country. And I promise you it will change your life. It will change your perspective on things. You'll feel so much better about yourself. You'll learn new things about yourself as well. And that also ticks off 2 of the other things. You'll feel more grateful maybe about your hometown and your current situation, and you're doing an activity, a new hobby that's different to what you're currently so used to right now. All right, so if that fucking helped you, I'm sure it did. Feel your balls right now. If they're a little heavier, congratulations. I want to help you guys become more confident. And if that's what you want as well, guys, there's a link in the description. I made a free guide for you guys to become confident with your own identity. It's completely free. You just need to type in your email address, and yeah, enjoy that. Hopefully it's helpful for you guys, and I'll see you for the next one. It is I, Tony fucking Lee.